U-48 continues to prowl the North Sea and is nearly done with her assignment from BDU. Thus far, the boat has been at sea for 16 days and should be back at Wilhelmshaven within the week if all goes to plan. The crew has earned a much needed vacation after this, that's for sure. On the evening of October 23rd, U-48 dropped down to conduct a routine hydrophone check. Our hydrophone operator picked up a lone contact bearing 075 degrees, closing in. Carl seems to think that it's a lone merchant ship. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back aboard U-48 as we continue our second patrol. We are currently operating in the North Sea and we have just picked up a lone hydrophone contact closing in on our position. I actually want to come up to periscope depth now to take a look and see if we can actually make out this contact out here. According to our hydrophone operator, it is moving at a medium speed and closing in. Also, Carl just left the hydrophone. I want him back on the hydrophone for the time being. He has an additional sailor assigned to him as well. All 4 torpedo tubes should be loaded and ready to go. Looks like we have G7A torpedoes in all 4 tubes, which is good. And it looks like Hoffman is getting onto the attack scope. Conning tower is, geez, that depth keeping is leaves a lot to be desired. It's like we came up a little too high. Whenever I have more officers, things like that should happen less and less. Let's center the scope. U-48 is slowly turning in towards the target. We're now at 15 meters. Not seeing anything right in front of us. They should be out here. It looks like once we came up to the surface, we lost contact. Oh, did I see it? Yes, smoke. Way out there. It does indeed look like a single contact. We can surface the boat now. Surface, we'll track on the surface, close in, and possibly use the deck gun if we are able to do that. I'm curious, how much ammunition do we have left? 22 rounds of armor piercing. What's in the galley? Just a bunch of potatoes and cheese. That is what our diet consists of. We'll add some fruit into there as well. Deck gun, we have 12 rounds already up there, ready to go, so that's good. And now we are on the surface. I am going to order Hoffman to get onto the bridge and lower that attack scope. Let's also change course a little bit. You heading 325 and increase speed all ahead full. Let's go get them. Got a little water in the bilge. Turn on the pumps while we are at it. Other than that, this very well may be our last catch of the patrol. We have been at sea for quite some time. If you remember, we initially started this patrol with a spy insertion all the way over here. And now we have orders to patrol grids AN1. We are nearly done with that. We have about a quarter of the way to go when we will return back to Wilhelmshaven after we've completed this. But we are not going to skip the opportunity to sink another merchant ship on this patrol. Let's turn on the diesel compressor, begin recharging that compressed air. We are closing in on the freighter. She's coming into view here. Let's bring up the Uzo and take a look. The waves are getting a little choppy now. Aha, definitely a freighter. Can't make out the flag. Freighter bearing 330. Let's shoot that off to BDU, change course a little bit. Also, if you're up here, get up here and make sure this hatch is secured. Okay, what are you doing? Okay, secure the hatch. Do not want more water flowing down into the control room. That is not helpful for us. Now, it's pretty choppy. We may use the deck gun here despite that. Of course, the weather has gotten so much worse. What? Okay. I'm just curious. Who's way on the bow here? Who is this? Is that Hoffman? Dude, he's out there on what? Dude, buddy, get back on the bridge. And he kind of teleported there. That's strange. Get up there, buddy. Very weird behavior from Hoffman, a strange individual. it would seem. We're getting pretty close, probably 2 kilometers away from the target now. I'm going to get one of our engineers to preemptively begin maintaining some of our torpedoes. We will continue our approach on the surface, however. We've identified the contact. I see the flag. It looks like she's probably Dutch or something. We are still going to intercept and try to board this contact. Still too far away from her at the moment. We should be getting nice and close. Still too far, and now we are moving too fast. I'll stop. Full reverse. Got a little close, really cut them off. Let's interact. We are going to send a delegation to the freighter. All these guys are freaking tired. Okay, just these 2. Continue. All right, get over there. And let me also, I'll stop. Just wanted to back away real fast to avoid a collision. Let's take a look. The delegation has arrived. He tries to communicate in English, but doesn't speak German too well. Geez, the waves are lapping over this ship as well. He invites me to his office. We can talk in private. Yeah, let's do that so we don't drown up here. Oh, nice little office. Captain leads you to this office and makes a gesture for you to make yourself comfortable. He then looks around at his desk and finds some papers that seem to be shipping documents. He asks if you'd like to take a look. Indeed, I would. Dude, you're going to the wrong place, buddy. It's heading to the port of London, carrying medical supplies. It seems the ship is trading with blockaded Allied ports, and it's a fair price. I'm gonna need you to evacuate this ship. The captain isn't happy about the outcome, but he clearly accepted there is nothing he can do. All right, we are going to return to our boat. Easy enough. Hoffman, since you like riding the waves, get up there on the deck gun. Get up there. An additional sailor can join you. We'll man the deck gun ourselves and blast this freighter. There we go. Hit. Jeez, these waves are rocking. Continue to fire at the target. There we go. Hit. Hopefully she doesn't take too many more rounds. Another nice hit there. It looks like she's already getting lower in the water. The waves are making it very difficult to maintain to stay on target. Good thing we're so close, a couple 100 meters away. Another good hit. I'm gonna try to aim for the water line, plug some holes in there so water starts to flood into the ship. Go, another hit. I'm not even sure what number this is. We've sunk a fair amount of shipping this patrol for a mission that, well, the spy insertion just turned into a regular old patrol. Ooh. Landed a little short. Could have impacted below the waterline, though. The poor lifeboats are bouncing around like crazy. Okay. Let's move some deck gun ammunition. Top side. But we'll see if she takes on water in the meantime and may go down with just that handful of hits. The gun has been rearmed. Let's begin firing once more. Another hit there. We backed up just a little bit. That way we could put some distance between the two of us. The seas are continuing to get choppier and choppier, I feel like. There we go, another hit. 3 more rounds. They're still lucking more ammunition up. If the ship proves to be too stubborn, I may have to use a torpedo to send it to the bottom. Seems like a waste, but certainly something we can do. I'm not sure. It does look like she is taking on a good amount of water. Looking pretty low on the water to me anyway. And now we are out of ammo once more. Keep moving. Okay, he's still moving ammunition up. We are commencing to fire once more at the target. We fired a good amount of rounds into her. She is still staying afloat. Very, very stubborn, it would seem. Try to really go for the water line here. There we go. That was good. That was a good hit right there. What we need is her to just take on more water. A torpedo may be necessary, though, considering this is taking quite a while, and I do not want to stay up here too long. It's also difficult to hit in these seas where I want to hit, which is the water line. Very choppy. Does look like she is getting lower and lower in the water, though. Maybe I'm just crazy. But I think she is pretty low in the water. There we go. That was perfect. And it looks like her forward deck is starting to get lapped over. There we go. Another hit. Let's take a look. They're still moving more ammunition up. Let's take a look at our merchant friend. You know, not looking great. Definitely taking on water. We'll fire a few more rounds at her. Let's see, how many more rounds of deck gun ammunition do I even have? That's the big question. Oh, it looks like he just brought more up. He brought up 2 rounds. Wow, thank you. We'll fire those 2 off. There we go, another hit. I don't think we have too much more left, if I'm being completely honest. There we go. Weber. What do we got? 4 rounds. Are you carrying any? Okay, he can only carry 2 at a time, but. Well, it took some time for her to flood, but the ship is finally going down. Add another medium merchant ship to the tally. With that one ship destroyed, we are going to continue our patrol in the North Sea. Like I said, we have a couple of more days left before we can return back home. It's been a couple of days and U-48 has completed her primary objective of patrolling the North Sea. We have made a return course to Wilhelmshaven to rearm and also get that brand new leading officer, which is a reward for completing this mission. Well, we have arrived back at Wilhelmshaven after another successful patrol. I must say, I feel like every time we arrive back into this port, it is pouring down rain. It's just kind of funny to think about. Anyway, our berth is dead ahead. We are working our way up there. Once we are there, I think we'll send the crew on a nice vacation. We have 43% of our fuel left, which isn't half bad. Let's keep on moving, please. And the crew morale is quite high. Let's see, I'm wondering how much renown we are going to get for doing this. We did quite a lot this patrol. It certainly was a very successful one. Alrighty folks, here we are at home port. Daniel Lawrence and Albert Vocal were both taken to the hospital after breaking limbs, unfortunately for them. We also have multiple crewmen we can level up. I am going to do that now. We have one skilled runner. He's an engineer, engine specialist. I do like that. Repairman. Those are good as well. I'm gonna go engine specialist for him. Anyone else? We'll make him capable handyman. So good with repairs. And finally, Wolfgang has a customization point we can get as well. Supporter, Focus. Officer tracks enemy ships through the Uzo 25% faster. Ooh, stabilized in manual mode. I kind of like that. So we are going to do that. Perfect. Everyone has increased a level. Let's go talk to our leading officer. Deeply impressed by your last patrol. Solid work, Captain. Thank you. I'm glad we're all out here standing in the rain. So everyone should get the U-Boat War Badge at the very least. Oh, look, they just put on their rain jackets. Iron Cross 2nd Class, he's working on it. He saved the life of Stephen Keller. We did have some other crewmen get injured throughout the patrol, but the only ones who were out of action were the two taken to the hospital. Kurt Hoffman received the Iron Cross 2nd Class and also the Iron Cross 1st Class. Nice work, buddy. He is also working his way towards the German Cross and Gold and got the U-Boat War Badge. Now, what do we get? Oh, there we go. German Cross and Gold for Otto Wolfgang. Nice work. And we are, working our way towards the Knight's Cross. Additionally, we got the U-Boat War Badge. Campaign objective has progressed to the next phase. That's good. So we have completed the Tonnage War Phase 1, sinking 25,000 tons of shipping. And, oh, Phase 2. There we go. Just right off the bat, we sunk a total of 50,000 tons. We also got a boat upgrade point whenever we get a new boat available. I'm thinking we probably will upgrade to a 7C for sure when the chance arises. We are working on the Tonnage War Part 3. Halfway done with that. And now we will see everything we destroyed. Empire Pennant was sunk over here. That one. And then finally operations in the North Sea. ON Convoy attacked. The convoy was heading to Bergen. Total GRT of ships sunk was 40,000 tons. Wow. Yeah, I guess we did do a lot here. Fantastic. And then this was the last ship, 2,000 tons. Jeez. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 7 ships sunk in total by us. The only neutral vessel was this one at the bottom that was heading to London. And here is all the objectives we completed. Jeez, very good mission. Total sunk 39,755 tons. We were at sea for 20 days, traveled 9,000 kilometers. We also got Anthony Bloom as a reward, which is nice. Okay, next. Cruise experience increased. Cool, cool, cool. Let's go to recruitment. Show me their files. I want to get that Anthony fella. Choose my crew for the next assignment. That's what I needed. Here's Anthony Bloom. And I suppose we need to spend a point to increase our crew size. So we will do that as well. Let's see what our orders are for our next patrol. So looking at our new orders, we can go over here, patrol sector AM52, AM64. We get a skill here. And this is also a high difficulty mission. Yep, we're doing the high difficulty one in that case. Additional objectives, sink 10,000 tons of shipping. Battleship Nelson was recently sighted in the area as well. Yeah, we are going to select that. I want to do the difficult missions, that's for sure. I'll also send the crew on vacation, reorganize the crew a little bit before our next patrol. It looks like it's going to be an exciting one. Well, folks, that is going to do it for today's video. I do hope you all enjoyed it. I know it's probably a little on the shorter side, but still stuff we needed to do. Anyway, thank you all for watching. This is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I will see you all on the next one.